Email and Chris were absent. Are they any status on them?
Tanger is available. Beamer is not.
And Alex is in that, right?
Yes, he is.
Like, how hard was last night, and how invested were you into the multiple games that affected? Were you kind of watching both at once, or what was that like for you?
Yeah, we had 2 televisions on as a staff. We sat and watched the games. I did a lot of pacing outside in the hallway.
Mike, I asked this because I don't know that it is the same situation as a year ago, because last year you guys were in a good position and didn't necessarily play well at the end of the season, but this year you guys did. And I'm wondering, do you sense that there's something to build on for going into the off season and next season by what you saw the last month?
I think so. I think when you looked at where we were at a month ago, the outlook didn't look great, and it was stacked against us. And I thought it said a lot about our players with their compete level and how invested they were for the last month and trying to climb back into it and give ourselves a chance to make the playoffs. I think that says a lot about them as people, first and foremost, but also as hockey players. So I couldn't be more proud of the group with what we've been able to accomplish here over the last month or so. Obviously, we're disappointed that we didn't put ourselves in a better position leading up to that, but certainly the response for me speaks volumes for the group.
There are some guys on this team that, if they were part of the mix at the beginning of the year, certainly their roles have expanded. If they weren't, they've kind of worked their way into the lineup. It's been a while since there was like a collection of those type of guys that were part of the group. How do you feel about guys like Drew, Jack, Terry that seem to at least put themselves in a conversation for expanded roles or roles going forward?
Well, I just think it's an essential element of trying to stay competitive as an organization, is having an influx of younger players that can come in and assume roles, impact roles that help the team stay competitive and win. I thought OC took huge steps this year in his overall development. He's played a really significant role for our team in a number of different aspects of the game, and he's responded extremely well to it. I think Pusty's taken big steps. I think Ryan Shea and Jack St. Ivany in this last stretch of games have done a terrific job. So there's a number of guys that I think we're excited about their overall growth and development, and that speaks well for the team moving forward.
Why do you think it took this late into the season to find the level you guys have been playing at the last couple of weeks?
I don't know if I have an answer for you right now. I would have to spend more time thinking about that. I'd rather not respond to something that I don't really have a valid answer for. Obviously we didn't do a good enough job leading up to that to put ourselves in a better position, and there's a number of reasons for that. But I'm not prepared to answer that question today.
This might be a better question for September than now, but what gives you faith that this group can still reach that ultimate goal? Is it just having guys like Sid and Evgeny and the examples they set, or is there anything else that fortifies the faith you have here?
Well, I just think, this is a core group of players that have been one of the most accomplished groups in the history of the game. And in a lot of my time here and develop relationships and watching them compete the way I've watched them compete year in and year out, gives me unwavering belief in them. Just their drive and their will to win. They were a huge part of dragging us back into the fight, and I just think those experiences, they have an influence on my belief in them, and so I think they're still elite level play. Sid's had a remarkable season. Tanger's had a pretty strong season. So there's a number of reasons. I think Gino's really played well down the stretch. So I just believe in this group. Always have.
Mike, Alex in that?
Yes.